Hi, it's Mega Phase 1. Got an American DJ product I'd like to show you today. This is part of the Inno range, the ever-growing Inno range from American DJ. Part of the Inno Pocket series. We've had the Inno Pocket Spot that's been massively successful. We've had the Pocket Roll, we've had the Pocket Scan, we've had the Pocket Q4 Beam. I can't think of any more off the top of the head, but I know there's been a lot of these things. Well, this is the Inno Pocket Z4. There was the Pocket Wash. Now, the Pocket Wash seems to have been discontinued now, and it's been replaced with this. It is a wash effect, but this has got a little front plate, and I'll take the camera off in a second, that zooms in and out. So I believe we can go from a beam angle of 10 degrees up to 60. So 60 would give us a wash, 10 would give us a nice beam effect in smoke. It's got all the usual features. It will work with the little IR remotes, which I believe I've got one here. So it will work with one of these. Doesn't come with one of these, but it will work with one of these. These are very handy for when you want to lock it into a colour or knock the sound to light mode off if you want to slow it down. But this also means that this will work with the new app from American DJ, where we can control it. Again, very simple control from an iPad using the Airstream app, not the iStream, the Airstream app from American DJ, which is a free app, incidentally, from American DJ. You just download it, and then you just need to stick one of these little things in. It's like a little 1/4 inch, well, mini jack, not a 1/4 inch jack, and you put that in the end of there, and you can black the light out. Again, very simple control. If you look at our video for the Warlock, we actually controlled the Warlock, the American DJ Warlock, from this iPad. And it just made it very, very interesting. So you can use it like that. It will work master and slave. It works sound to light, all the usual features you would expect. What I'm going to do in this video is we've got two up on our rig here. They're already rigged up and they're already just slowly moving around the room. We're going to show you them working in sound to light mode, and we'll put a bit of smoke in the air. But I'm going to put this onto our little DMX desk, so we can show you the colours against the wall, and we can show you it zooming in and zooming out, so you can see that working, because I think that's its interesting little selling point. So we'll do that. I'll read a couple of specs off for you. It's got 4 times 10 watt quad RGB W LEDs in there. It's DMX channels. We can have several different modes. There's 16 channel mode, 19 channel mode, and 22 channel mode. We've got 4 built-in shows, so 4 built-in shows. I'm guessing there will be forward-facing and things like that. We've got, again, like I say, we can go from a 10-degree beam angle up to a 60-degree angle. Anything else? Yeah, it's got strobe. We can speed up, slow it down. It's got dimming, 100% to 0% on the DMX. We can invert them as well. So if you were to set this to slave 2, and we've actually done this on our rig, where you set one as the master and the other as slave 2, and then they'll cross over with, if you're not using a DMX and you just want to do a master slave mode. It's quite interesting when you do master slave without using a DMX desk, that if you want to invert it so then the beams will cross over each other, you just set it to slave 2. Now you can do that with most fixtures, but you can do that with this as well. It weighs 3.2 kilos, so it's very light. It's a dig kit at lighten. We've got DMX in and DMX out on the back on 3-pin, and it's an IC connector on the back for your power. And then you've got usual suspects. You've got your menu where you can access your shows and things like that. Oh, and it comes with a clamp. I believe it'll be in here. There we go. Yeah, it comes with a little clamp. And it also comes with, the clamp that you can clamp it underneath, so you can attach your brackets. I'll show you. So, little U-shaped bracket which will attach underneath, and then you can hang it upside down. And just in the bottom of the box there, I have noticed you get supplied with one of the little mini jacks, right? Which is to use with your iPhone or your iPad to use the Airstream control. Really, really cool little unit. Right, let's cut the video and we'll go to the DMX desk and see what colours, and let's have a look at that zoom. Right, so what we've got is we've got the little moving head on a pedestal and we've shined it up against the wall. Now you'll notice on the front of this, when we take some photos in a second, that there's like 4 LEDs on the front of it. That's how the best I can describe it. When you see the photo, you'll see what I mean. Now, we've got there 2 of the white, and we can control them in pairs. So it's a bit like pixel mapping on a very low level. So I can control 2 of the LEDs, and then the other 2 I can bring into different colours. Now, just to show you an example of that, I'll show you what I mean in a second. So now I should be able to bring blue in on the other 2 LEDs, leaving this white on. So I need to go to channel 10 on the page select, and I should be able, actually it's green. So I brought the green in. I could bring the blue in if I bring the next slider in, so we can see the blue. So I can take control of the different ones. So now if I was to go back to the other page and I'll take the white out, you'll see now I've got red. But then if I wanted it all of the pixels, if you like, and you'll understand this better when I show you the picture of the front of the unit, I could have them all in red. So I've got 2 on there, so if I go back to here, we should be able to go to number 9. That's the red on there, so if I go back to page 1, and I want the first one selected, just forgive me, I am making this up as I go along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you are, I've got them both in red. So obviously it gets a bit brighter, a little bit more intense. Things that we do need to have a look at obviously is the zoom. Right, so I just go to the correct page on the DMX desk, and now I should take hold of the zoom. So that's at its narrowest beam angle, and we can slowly fade that right out, so we're getting it to be like a wash. Now I think that's working really, really well. It's super smooth. I've just got this on a DMX desk that's just a very simple DMX desk, just going through some of the channels and some of the functions. So we'll leave that there, but we'll come and let's have a look at some of the other colours. So if I take that down, and if I go back to that page, and if we were to go page A, see I brought like a green in there. Let's take this down. We've got a white. He says we bring the white in. So that's white using 2 of the LEDs. And if I go to the second page, I should be able to use the second lot of white. Channel 12. And there we go. So now I've got 2. I hope this is coming out in the video okay. We'll zoom that out a little bit. So channel 13. So now you can see at its widest, right down to its narrowest. So I think if you're going to do some DMX programming with this, I think it would be really interesting. I didn't realise that you could take hold of the LEDs in pairs. So it's like pixel mapping, but not quite. You know, you understand this is one of the more budget models. It's lower down the range, it's not going to be full pixel mapping, but you can get hold of the LEDs in 2s. So if you're into your programming, that's probably going to make it really, really interesting. I'm going to see if I can bring another colour in there. So I've got white. If I take this one down, go page A, I'll take that white off, and let me see if I can bring another colour in on that. Right, so there you can see I'm bringing another colour in on the LED. Green, blue. When I change the zoom on that, oh no, I'm telling lies, that is just in white, I believe. See if I can go back to the front page. There's the red, you can see it on the beam. You understand that I'm working in the dark with a DMX test that I've not used before. There's the green through the middle. Giving us a few different shades on the wash as well. I think that works really, really well. What we'll do is let's have a look at some of the functions of it working sound to light up on the rig. Just showing you from a different angle there, because I wanted to get across that I've got hold of 2 of the 4 LEDs. What I can do there now, or I hope to be able to do, is I can change the colour of one, bringing it in and out. See what I've done there? So you could get an interesting effect if you were prepared to program it up. So that's both of the red on its own. So 2 red LEDs, bringing in some green, bringing in some blue, full on red. Now that's taken a bit of a while for us to get that camera angle on there because it's very, very difficult to do. Because if we just point the camera at it, the camera just can't cope. So what we'll do in the next bit of the video is show you how it works with a bit of sound to light. That's bringing some white in. So going back to the other page. Green and white. So when it comes to some DMX programming, I think there's quite a lot you could achieve with that. The Inno Pocket Z4. Quite an interesting item. I like the zoom on it, I like the colours on it. If you want some more information on that particular product, click the link in the description, it'll take you through to our website. Also, don't forget, we'll stick a few photos at the end of the video there. Cheers, it's Mike at Phase 1.